Do you remember the second time you came to come visit?
Yeah. I remember you picked me up at the airport
Uh-huh.
and you had a bag of goodies waiting for me.
Very true.
You had them good old legal bag of marijuana cookies.
It was like this is the end where Jay shows up to the apartment and he's like, I've got all this for you. You got Jay spilled out of Jay's.
Yeah, pretty much. I got like 2 bags of cookies for you. They're like snickerdoodle cookies and chocolate chip cookies.
Yep.
I would have slapped you if you didn't know that shit. I don't eat cookies.
Well, then we also had actual bud when we got back to the house.
Dude, we got back to the house and then you had that big ass bong in the garage. So we hit that.
And I like never smoke either.
Yeah. There wasn't really much going on Friday night. The plan was to do shit on Saturday night. The next day happens and then we went somewhere. Where did we go?
To Morgan Hill Harley Davidson.
I just remember we got back and I was hungry and I just decided to eat the rest of the bag of cookies.
Yeah.
Were they pot cookies?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, shit.
So I ate like a bag and a half worth.
So you were fucking blitzed. That's like I was at a party one time in, let's say, Colorado. And and my buddy came up and handed me a brownie. He was like, hey, here, try some of this brownie. It's a pot brownie. I was like, okay. I ate the entire thing. He came back and he was like, where's the rest of that brownie? I was like, what do you mean the rest of it? I ate it. He says, dude, you're supposed to eat a quarter of that. I was like,
how am I supposed to know?
I was like, well, now you fucking tell me. So it's like, am I going to die of a pot overdose?
Nope, you're just going to have a really long night.
I was like, I see dead people.
You're just going to have a really long night. That night, I tried to take a nap and sleep it off because what were we supposed to do? People were going to come over or we were supposed to go somewhere?
We were supposed to go downtown or something. We are going to go hit like the bars and the clubs and everything.
Yeah. I couldn't get up, dude.
I was just like stuck.
I was on the couch, bro, and you were just like, come on, man. Everybody's throwing stuff at me, throwing pillows at me and stuff.
That sounded exactly like bedtime. It was like spot on.
I do remember people came over, and they were also trying to get me to get up to go.
Yeah.
But I couldn't. I was trying. Dude, I was literally trying to get up. I couldn't get up. I was too high, dude.
Fucking glued.
So I got a story for y'all.
Let's hear it. Drunk story time.
It was right after I got back from Korea, and my sister-in-law, she was dating this chick that was going through the Army boot camp, and she didn't want to fly by herself to go to the graduation, so I flew with her to South Carolina. And we're only there for like 2 days. So we picked up a bottle, but we didn't have any time to really drink it. And then it was the night before our flight to come back home. And we realized we still had 2 bottles. We had a bottle each to just finish. That night, I killed the bottle to myself, and she killed a bottle to herself. I don't know how much she completed of hers. But the next morning, I was so hungover that like I tried to drink some Gatorade, and I immediately threw up the Gatorade. I tried to drink some water. I immediately threw up the water. We get to the airport. We board the plane, and I'm sitting there, and as the plane starts to take off, I'm just like feeling myself, like my stomach's turning, and I'm doing this like little thing, right? And I look over, and the guy sitting next to me is some like priest. So he's sitting there and he's looking at me, and I'm just looking at him and go like, I'm so sorry, dude. Just like, yeah. And then we start to take off, and I'm doing this like kind of throw up in my mouth, but then still be able to swallow it things. I'm doing like this. Oh. And the dude's just staring at me, and he's like moving closer and closer to the window. It was bad.
Oh, did you throw up?
So eventually, when we finally got to like to unbuckle our seatbelts, I went into the bathroom. I like puked a ton. But every single stop we made, I was just throwing up. Like we tried to go get food to like sober me up, and I would just throw up the food. We tried to get some extra water, I'd throw up the water. Like anything that touched my stomach, it was just coming right back out.